Good evening, gamers. Good evening, chat. Welcome to Wii Sports Resort. We're back. Got my nunchuck ready because we're doing archery. If I get tired of archery, I'll go to golf. I'm gonna try to stick with archery the entire night, though. I have been super busy. Okay. I'm gonna give it a few seconds before stream starts. Hey, amazing! Hi, amazing boy, how's it going? Yes! 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 I don't like Greg. Yes! Yes! Absolutely! Greg is a me in this game, by the way, guys. If anyone in here is named Greg, I don't hate you. I've never met you. But in this Wii Sports Resort, I don't like this guy. Alright, amazing boy, we have 2 stamps left to get. 2 more. And then we're done with Wii Sports Resort. 2 more stamps. I cannot believe we're only 2 away. And it's archery and golf. Those are the last 2. We're gonna do archery today. Before I hop into stream today. Before I hop in, and I do have a few announcements. First thing. Monday through Wednesday, I was supposed to meet with somebody. That has changed from Sunday to Tuesday. So stream is unfortunately canceled tomorrow. There will be no Hollow Knight tomorrow. I will try to do a Hollow Knight sometime this upcoming week. I don't know exactly when it'll be, but I will try to do Hollow Knight and Persona. Hollow Knight and Persona 4 are my top 2 priorities for this upcoming week. Okay? I also want to start Pikmin. There's no guarantees. Because I also want to do ZA as well. So there's a lot. You're not the first person to tell me that, amazing boy, that archery is harder than golf. The reason I'm going for archery first is because technically, in terms of percentages, I'm closer. In my record, I'm closer to archery than I am golf. Right, so I'm just trying to get to archery. And I feel like I haven't done enough practice in archery. Not my one door. So, unfortunately, this is it for the end of the week. I uploaded most of my streams up to YouTube. I think I have 2 or 3, not counting this one I have to upload. I'm pretty sure I'm a pro in every sport. I don't think there's a sport I'm not pro in. And I'm not going for superstar. In all the sports. I know I'm superstar in archery and canoeing. But I don't think I'm superstar in anything else, and I'm not gonna actively go for it. Though that would be a fun challenge, but I don't want to go for it right now. Right now, I just want to focus on these last 2 stamps. I know they're the toughest stamps in the game, in my opinion. I could use a different me to make my life easier. That is true. But I don't think I am. Because something I researched when I was trying to get the perfect game out of the 3-point contest, I researched a strategy. And in the video I watched, I forget who made the video, otherwise I would give credit. But I can't remember it. I remember him talking about how to get from 0 to pro, like max points, right? You can lock yourself out of it. You have to get a certain score. I don't want to do that, to be completely honest. That sounds way too complicated, and look, going for these stamps has been hard enough, okay? Swordplay nearly killed me. Basketball nearly killed me. Greg nearly killed me. Golf is probably gonna kill me. Archery is probably gonna kill me. Canoeing was canoeing, and then skydiving was just peak annoyingness. No, table tennis match, I love. There is nothing wrong with table tennis match. This is the problem. This right here is the problem, okay? See, this, I like this. I love everything about this. This I hate. But anyway, enough about table tennis. More announcements in regards to, this upcoming week. But also, when's the last time... I think we got that last Wii Party stream, and last Wii Party stream was so brutal. It was brutal. I got some like really bad luck. I don't know what it is when I play Wii Party by myself. I get like the best luck ever, but when I play Wii Party on stream, I get like the worst luck, and you know look. I don't know why I came up with some of the challenges. Look, all I'll say is, I get why Professor yells at the game so much. I get it. I completely. I'm not saying I'm ever gonna yell that bad, right? But like, I get it. So, enough yapping. Let's start talking about archery because, or not archery per se. I have some conversation topics. We had D&D again, very excited. But something happened in during my last stream, and I had no idea, because I wasn't on my phone, okay? You know, I'm not really reading their group chat, but my friend's group chat was going kind of crazy. Now, what were they going crazy about? They were going crazy about the new Steam console. The Steam machine, which me and my friends are calling the Gabe Cube because we find that to be hilarious. And here's what I have to say after seeing that. That looks really cool. And I really want it. I am probably not going to be a day one purchase. God, no. But I want to get it in the future. Now, what does this mean for streaming? Well, what this means is simple. Those games I said I couldn't play because I just didn't have a PC that could, like, run it. You know what? I can play practically every game. Steam machine, more like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean machine. That's a good one. Hey, Left Stream, if you're looking to grow your community, okay. We'll keep that in mind. But anyway. Yeah, it's okay, amazing boy. It's okay. It's just. Yeah, no, this is still a lot. Yeah, no, I'm gonna ban it because someone said loved my stream. What stream were they talking about? I just started stream. I started stream for 9 minutes and most of it was me saying I can't stream this Saturday. I just... Anyway, before I get to... Because I'm halfway done with this and I... Okay, I'm gonna shut up and lock in because like... No! God!
7.
Okay, that's too high.
9.
Oh, this stamp is awful. Oh God, I hate this stamp. I'm not even one run done and already I'm complaining. Right, so... That was close. That was really freaking close. Don't...
9.
Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, positives, there will be more games I can play. And I'm excited about that because there's so many cool games out there. I just can't play because they're on PC only or Xbox. And I don't own an Xbox. And I don't want to buy an Xbox. Speaking of Xbox, let's talk about what I think this means for the gaming market. Right now we have the big three. Nintendo with the Switch and the Switch 2. Sony with the PS5. And then there's Xbox, right? I'm calling it right now. Within this thing's launch, if the price isn't like $1,000 or $2,000, you're gonna see Xbox sales just like dissipate. Because there's gonna be no reason to buy an Xbox anymore. Because here's the thing. Because again, here's the thing with Valve in particular. I don't think they're going to charge online to play. I don't think it's going to sell out everything. Because here's the thing, right? Let's talk about each company. Nintendo. No matter what Nintendo's console is, no matter what it is, or whatever the controversies around the console may or may not be, right? Whatever side you're on, you can't beat Nintendo for one reason. The IPs they have on their games, right? Because of the exclusives they have, that's gonna keep them there. That alone keeps Nintendo alive, is their exclusives and their games. Which, to be fair, as a Nintendo fan myself, I don't buy the consoles. I'm not hoping for like a big, giant console from Nintendo. I mean, I think it'd be cool, but I want the game quality. Like this. I want the game quality to be there. That's what I want from Nintendo. More than anything, right? That was an awful shot. I don't know why I took it.
8.
That was putrid.
4.
And that was
6.
Okay, so Amazing Boy. I have thought of that idea before. Here's the thing. I've tried, but I keep failing. I keep failing poorly. Like, I'll try it again, because you know what? It has been a minute. But with shot number 3, I'm sticking to the target. Because I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is with shot number 3. I can't hit it. I hit it one time for the challenge and that was it. Right, but I'm trying not to restart.
9.
I'm trying not to restart because I need to practice, right? Because you know, yeah, I messed up on shot 5, but look at all my other shots so far from like shot 4 to 6, right? It's been perfect. I don't want to restart because this is where I need practice. Shot 7 to 12, I need the most practice there. So if I mess up here, I restart, I don't get times off practice on there, right? So
9.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
9.
I think I'm cooking, but I gotta take time, and I gotta really keep it steady. Okay, the
7.
I didn't cook at the end. But I learned something. I learned something, and that's important. My nunchuck was not disconnected. Excuse me. It's gonna miss. Okay, come on. That was a good shot, but... And that's way too left. Actually, no, it's not. It's just too low. Let me try this again. Okay, that I just rushed. Yeah, we're just gonna restart now. But yeah, I don't see Xbox surviving. I don't see once that thing releases, and if the price isn't okay, hold up. If this nunchuck is broken, I don't have another nunchuck on me right now. So if this is broken and it decides not to work, we're gonna go to golf. I'm not gonna end stream. Don't worry. I'm just gonna go to golf instead. Yeah. Oh no, it's Poop's curse, right? Where I do good and then at the very end I fumble. I know. It happens. It just does. Wow. All three of them on like, well, okay, no, that one's not really on the black dot, right in the middle. Then why can't that be the stamp? Like, in 1-3 section, like what I just did, get it in like the middle of the black dot all 3 times. Why can't that be the stamp? I feel like that's more achievable than, well, I mean that's the point. Yeah, like, why isn't Robin Hood a stamp instead of Sharpshooter? Because Sharpshooter is just... whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Actually, no, wait. Why isn't Robin Hood a stamp? One of the stamps in this game for archery is literally just shoot 100 arrows and have them hit. That's so easy to do. It just takes time. But yeah, cause again, name me an Xbox exclusive right now, chat. That's worth buying the whole console. Please tell me, because there's no exclusives, and I feel like in today's era of gaming, you need to have exclusives to survive. That's my opinion. Because in all the Xbox games can just be run on PC, so why not get a PC? Well, the reason why a lot of people don't buy a PC, including myself, is there's so much to. I want to yap about this real quick because I actually do want to. I want to concentrate on this, but I want to get this thought out because I really want to say it's important. Again, the reason I don't have a PC is because they're very expensive. And there's so much different stuff you could buy, where a PS5 is PS5 Slim, PS5 Pro, or PS5, right? It's not that hard to choose, right? Switch 2 only has a Switch 2, and even Xbox. It's the closest thing to a computer we got. And again, it's just, you buy it, and you can buy more storage, and that's easy to understand. You know, I'm not saying PCs are hard to understand, but they're not as simple as just buy the console, play the game, right? It just isn't. And that does turn people away. But now, here's Steam with, you know, an affordable console. Hopefully it's affordable. Why am I buying it? Why am I buying it? Especially because I don't think Valve is going to charge a subscription to play online. I don't think they are. I don't see a timeline where they announce they're going to do it. I have a PC, but it's pretty customizable, so that's a big turn away, right? And some people love that customization, right? And again, if you love that customization, I'm happy you're able to love that, right? I think it's really cool. It's just, it's not for me personally, right? But this, look, because I'll be so real. I want to buy my hardware, buy my games, play my game. That's it. I don't want to go through all these complicated hoops, even though they're not that complicated. I just want to be able to play my game, right? And I think Steam is going to destroy the Xbox, right? Now, I've been saying for a while, I don't know if I ever talked about this on the stream, I think what Microsoft should do is make affordable gaming PCs. I think that's what they should do, because they do make great PCs. I love Microsoft PCs, right? You know, I'm running Windows right now. But they didn't. I didn't think of, hey, how about Steam goes the other way around? Because again, Steam's a great library of games, right? It has a phenomenal library of games. So, right, I know, but why don't they make their own? Why doesn't Microsoft make their own? I know other companies make gaming laptops. I know that. Why doesn't Microsoft do that? Unless they do and I'm just stupid. Because I was told by a friend who has an Xbox, I asked him, does Microsoft sell gaming laptops? And he said no. Right. Now, granted, I haven't done much research into it because I really couldn't care if Xbox goes under or not. Because, again, the consoles I have with me are a PS5, a Wii U, a Nintendo Switch, and a Nintendo Switch 2. That's what I care about. I care about Nintendo and Sony. That you know, and I do care about Steam because I do have some Steam games that I can play. Like, you know, that's why I play Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 7, right? You know, so I do care, but you know, it's not like if Nintendo went under, I would be so upset because like, oh my god, I can't play Nintendo games anymore. This is terrible. I mean, you know, I despite Nintendo's stupid antics, I do love Nintendo. Oh, Jamboree TV, you're something, all right. As much as I love Mario Party, I don't think Jamboree TV. I think Jamboree TV is one of the few games I'm just not gonna buy. At this point in time, I see no reason to buy it. I really don't. None of my friends. The only friend that owns a Switch 2 and Jamboree doesn't want to buy it as well. Right, because we both don't really want the camera. So, like, okay, what is the point of this? What's the point of me doing it, then? What? Hold on. No! Dang it. Okay. Okay, we're going better. Like... Again, I love Mario Party, and I really wanted to be able to buy that, but like, it just, what was the point? Okay, I have a strat. Okay, I think I've just figured out how to get this. 3-3-3. I think I know. I don't want to restart, because I want more practice here. But I could theoretically get this. Okay. 9. I think I've discovered a strat, and I like it. Okay. I have hope. Also, Amazing Boy, I gotta ask, did you play Deltarune Chapter 4 yet? I love Mario Party 2. Oops, I meant 2. Funny joke. Now laugh for your fin. It's a funny joke. Yeah. So you played Chapter 4. So what are your thoughts? Chapter 4 is really good. Chapter 4 is like an S-tier game right now. Oh my god. So, tell me your thoughts on Chapter 4. Tell me all the secrets you found, because I don't want to spoil anything, just in case. It is absolute cinema. I don't disagree with you there. 10. Okay, so you beat Gearson. That's cool, that's cool. I was so happy when I found Gearson. 10. And I heard that dun 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 dun. I'm like, oh, I know this song. Yeah, no, I lost a bunch too. But I eventually just got good. It's not that tough, but it is tough. It also helps that I was really good at the Undyne fights in Undertale, so, you know. Right, no, I think Frog Knight What do you mean, Fraud Knight? Care to elaborate a little bit for me, please? I'm curious as to why you say Fraud Knight and not the Roaring Knight, or... It is great character development for Susie. Oh, absolutely. Dang it.
9.
You beat the... Okay, so... Here's the thing with the Roaring Knight, right? The Roaring Knight's not tough anymore. I'm gonna say it. The Roaring Knight...
10.
My problem with the Roaring Knight right now is that the fight's too short. And it got nerfed. There was a... You know that sword tunnel attack the Knight has? The hitbox used to be much bigger and more devastating. It's so easy now. In fact, the fight's too easy for me now. That I accidentally beat the Knight without the Shadow Mantle. It's not, I wish Knight was harder, because I love that fight so much. I liked having that, like, Sans level difficulty. And it wasn't anywhere near Sans, no, but, like, it was the closest thing we've ever gotten. And now, in my opinion, I think ERAM's a harder boss fight than the Knight, which I don't like, because I either want the hardest boss fight to be the Shadow Crystal Giver, or the final boss, right? So if Tenna was the hardest fight in the game, I'd be okay with that. But yeah, ERAM's hard, and I do think a part of it is because of how different ERAM, because ERAM's gameplay is like completely different than the entirety of the game. We have a strat. We have a strat.
10.
We have a strategy. I just need to shut up and lock in. But I want to read. I want to talk about Deltoon Chapter 4 and 3 with you, Amazing Boy, because like that's like a peak game and I love it. Also, Gearson's actually aura max in this fight in the Titan. Yeah, Gearson just has so much aura. You know, I once I beat Chapter 3, I'm like, okay, the Knight has like so much aura. Nah, Gerson Boom has the most aura. He can solo anything in the Deltaverse. Anything. And now I have to ask, Amazing Boy, what was your reaction to the song when it was raining? What was your reaction? Ooh, we have 7-mile-per-hour wind peak. Oh, dang it.
9.
Okay. Found it.
10.
Found it. Found it. Okay, hang on.
$10.
128. 100. Sorry, not 100. 118. 118. Chat, I think we can get the stamp. I think the stamp is doable now. I really do. I think the stamp is doable. I just hold up. I gotta have a breather, because oh my god, I know we can do this. I know we can do this. I know we can. Oh my god, I think it's possible to have 99 stamps now. Yeah, I've actually been in Superstar. Watch, it's not gonna say I'm Superstar. Watch.
It's a new record.
See, it didn't say I'm Superstar because I already was in Superstar. But me doing the stamp a lot, I kept fluctuating in and out of Superstar because I had some good games and I had some bad games, and I didn't restart. When I heard it, I was like, oh my god, Sans never appeared. Sans appeared. Sans did appear at the end of Chapter 4. He was there. He absolutely was there. He was doing the old jitterbug. But yeah, I talked about it on stream. I'll just say it really quickly. When I first played Chapter 4 and I heard the place where it rained, I dropped my controller. I dropped it and I felt like ego from Ratatouille. It just hit me like Asgore's truck, and I just remember thinking, oh my god. I lost all thought. I lost all thought because I didn't expect Toby to pull on that. I didn't expect to see Gearson at all. I didn't expect that. But we did. We got Gearson Boom. And it just, God. Tricky Tony. Tricky Tony. Pulling on my heartstrings and nostalgia baiting me. Actually, I wouldn't call it nostalgia bait, as it wasn't just there for nostalgia. It was there to, like, enhance the story and had a really good role in said story. Okay. Perfect. No, I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel confident. Hold up. Hold up. I see chats. Hold up. There we go. Okay, come on. No! Dang it! Why? I should have waited. I should have waited. No! I should have waited. It's okay. What does that mean, Doctor and you? Oh, Deltarune and our connected universe. Like, I know Sans still appear, but like, did the diner thing happen at the same time at the end of chapter 4? I don't know, but I will say this: if Sans is the same character as he is in Undertale, like Sans Deltarune and Sans Undertale are the same person, and we've been calling Sans Undertale this whole time. Man, I could just imagine Toby Fox laughing like, guys, Sans Undertale, that's like really funny. That's like, no. That would be so funny. Alright. Okay. So here's the thing with my strategy, right? You guys know, you may have noticed, but what I'm doing is I'm aligning the circle with a certain point on the target, right? My actual aiming circle with the target, right? And I found something that worked last time. However, the wind's in a different direction, which like, oh, just go on the other side, which is what I plan to do. But the wind is also stronger. So, Sans Delta Tail. Yeah, that makes sense. Sans Delta Tail. But like, if Sans is actually from Deltarune, which again, I think that is something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. My main focus in Undertale is, where's my boy Papyrus? Where is he? I want to see him. Really, really, really bad. He's my favorite character in Undertale. Where is he? I don't want to wait anymore. I'm growing impatient. Toby making the knight. That would be really funny. Yeah, Papyrus is not the knight. Okay. So 8 miles per hour. It's the right elevation, but it's the wrong. Okay. I don't know. I'm sure there's an explanation. I'm sure there is. Okay. That was, yeah, no, that's even worse. So if I go up to the black, and that's just what I had last time.
9.
Okay, so my strategy, I found the alignment for 7. For 7 mile per hour wind. I found the alignment for that. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to find the alignments, or pray I get 7 miles per hour. That's what I need to do. Okay. I know my flaws, and I know what I need to work on. Okay, this one's easy, just... And this one's also easy, just take my time. I don't know. Because what if it's the round? Because what if it is the round, right? And I get perfect. That's why. I could just rapid fire, but what if I get perfect? But what if I took just 2 minutes or 3-4 minutes to just get perfect here, 1 and 2 as well? Then I could be done with the stamp and I can move on to golf. Which, oh god. Gambling mindset. Look, I don't know if I call that gambling. Well, I mean, I'm saying, but what if it is? But like, look at me. Happy Saturday, Golden Girl. Happy Saturday. But look at this, right? I just got 60 points, right? What if like the next 6 shots are all perfect? I have the stamp. I'm done. I can go on to golf. I have 1 stamp left, right? And it doesn't take that long for me to get from shot 1 to 7. It doesn't. How you doing, Golden Girl? It really, it just, okay. I have to lock in. I have to lock in so hard right now. Okay. Oh, come on! Really? That's so ridiculous. Whatever. No! Why did it really... What?
9.
I let go of Z, thinking it was done, and it was not done. Oh, and now we have 9 mile per hour wind. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait. Okay, so let's go up to here. And, okay.
7.
Go to blue. I tried, well, actually, you know what? No, you're right. Going to blue may help. Hold up.
Nine.
I have to go to that gray. Or, like, okay. Okay. So I'm still learning 8 and 9, but I got 7 down. I just need to execute. I just need to do it properly. Okay. Oh, Amazing Boy, gotta ask, what is your favorite soundtrack from Chapter 4? In Chapter 3? Okay, I don't know why that one to aim a little left, but... It doesn't matter. We got 60. We got the 60, right? You know, so we're chilling. We are chilling. Okay, hang on. I want to drink of water before I do this. Hold on. Take your time, take your time. There's no rush in answering. There's a lot of good choices, so please, take your time. Wise words, that's a really nice and relaxing one. I like that one. Alright. What about chapter 3? Okay. No, I waited too long. It's okay. I just wasn't ready. See? Wait. Be patient and I can do it. Maybe Black Knife. That's a good one. My favorite from chapter 3 is either Black Knife or It's TV Time. And then, for chapter 4, it's, the Third Sanctuary. 100%. It's the Third Sanctuary. That song just... Wow. It's beautiful. It's 9 anyway. It's 9. You know, whatever. Yeah, no,
4.
This... 9 is tough to do. Nine is really tough. I don't like getting 9. Yeah, no. 9 is... It's god-awful. 8, I was at least getting close. And, you know, 7 I have figured out. And... I don't think there's 6-mile-per-hour wind in that one. I think just getting 7, lucky 7, that's what I want. For shots, 10 to 12. Oh, Amazing Boy, did you beat the other secret boss fight in chapter 4? Because there is another one. There is 2 secret boss fights. Yes! There's a second one. Reload your save. Reload your save in chapter 4, and you're gonna see you're gonna be prompted to go somewhere. Go and do that. I won't say what it is. But there is another secret boss fight. It doesn't give you a shadow crystal or anything like that, but it's cool. What is it? What is it with the shot number 9 specifically in doing that? Why does it go down so much more than the others? And we have 8 again. So, you know what? I'll take 8. I will take 8. Okay, go up to the black one, and then... Should I not go to the black one for 8? Because, like... Bro, what do you mean your save got deleted? What? Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. Do you want to know who the fight is against and what the fight's about, or do you want to replay it? No, I got the, okay.
7.
I lost, okay, so I lost how to do the elevation, but I feel more comfortable with going left and right. So, do you want me to tell you who the fight's against, or no? Should I keep my mouth shut? Are you serious? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I had pretty awful weapons for the night on my first try, too. Because I didn't learn from King that, yeah, I won't be able to spare everybody. Kind of thought that was a one-time thing until, like, the final boss. I wouldn't have to worry about that until chapter 7. Are you... Wait. Okay, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Alright, you're not saying yes or no, so I'm gonna assume no, so you don't get spoiled. Because I would hate to spoil something for you. Again, that's why I ask. That's why I ask. Alright. Remember, this one just be calm. And no rush. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush.
10.
That's not the exact same spot. Okay. I need water again. I need more water. I need more water because God, please let me get all 3 here and then let me get 7 mile/hour wind and win this game. Please, please, I beg of you. I just want to be done. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought it was just a little too high. Barely. Any higher and I was cooked. Okay. Okay. There we go.
10.
We got to 90. Okay. Okay. I need to breathe. It's 7 mile/hour wind. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Amazing boy, I'm so sorry. Okay. I need more water. I'm... Because if I could get this thing tonight... If I can be done with this stamp, that is a pain in my butt. Right, it's black, not gray. Ah, no. Wait, actually, hang on. I don't want to shoot the shot. I don't want to shoot the shot. I want to do some thinking. I want to think. I want to think. I want to think. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. My elevation, my left and right, not my elevation, my left and right, should be on the edge of the circle. My elevation needs to be right at the bottom of black. So it should be here. And I couldn't. I got too scared. I'm out of my game. I'm out of my game. Hold up. That's it, though. That's it. If I just remembered,
10.
Oh no, that was bad. I dropped it a little. Okay.
9.
We were close. We're there. We're there. I just need to. I need 7. Would it be... Okay, is it worth it to learn 8 and 9? Because if I can master this... And I can master 7... Like 7 miles per hour... Because it's only 3 miles per hour, right? It's only 3 differences: 7, 8, or 9. That was a bad shot, but it's still counted. So I'm thinking. I need to do some thinking because is it just more worth it for me to just reset if I get 8 or 9? Because, like, I'm so close to getting 7 down. Because as far as I'm aware, I have a 1 in 3 chance. And I do get practice with round 7 to 9. And while I just did a perfect version of it, I still would like some practice, as I don't feel 1000% confident as I do for shots 1 to 3. Okay. I don't know why.
9.
I know what happened. I know what happened. It's fine. I almost want to restart, but no. I want the practice on 4. I still need the practice on round 4.
10.
And because of that, I don't want to restart. And it's another 7. Let's see if I can get it perfect. What was that?
9.
Why did it go up like that? And that was, I don't know what I did.
8.
I wasn't locked in for that one. That was, I fumbled. It's fine though. That wasn't the run anyway. It could have been the run. But we're getting practice, and that's what's important. Is I'm getting practice at the part I need practice in. That's why we're here. That's why I'm playing this. I will say though, I am way more optimistic about getting the stamp now. Way more optimistic. I've decided I am not going to be... this will not be my give up. The only time I'm allowed to give up is Ace of Clubs. That's it. I have to get the stamp. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. We're gonna ignore that. We are going to ignore that. But yeah, I'm establishing it right here, right now. I will not quit this challenge or drop out of this challenge until I get ace of clubs. Because I can get this. It's just very tough. Very, 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 very tough. I think I can do it, though. I just gotta calm myself down, which is easier said than done. It's much, much easier said than done, and I am just... Okay. Really quickly. Hang on. I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Normally, I would hold it, but no. I don't want to be having to use the restroom while I'm doing this, because I need my full concentration for this, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm here. I need to lock in so bad. I just... I can do this. Just breathe and relax. What is this? What is this? Yeah, no, we are not taking a shot here. Not even sure what the game was trying to do, but we're not taking a shot. Nah, we are, we're gonna ignore that, that garbage the game just handed us, and we're gonna do this. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's get 2 more shots just like that, shall we? No. I didn't feel it. I did not feel it, and if I don't feel it, I'm not taking the shot. I felt it. I felt good about that.
10.
And there you go. And
9.
Oh boy, 9. So we're gonna fail. Okay, I want to test something first. I know this is gonna fail. That's fine. That's fine.
4.
I want to write this down because where's a pen? I had a pen earlier today. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Okay. 7, 8, 9. I should have been writing these down. Elevation for 9. Black. Side. Let's try to figure out. Okay, elevation has to be here at black at the end. And let's try black and black.
7.
That black and black is not right. So let's try black and blue. No, God, why? No, I didn't mean to.
7.
And again, I'm struggling to I feel like I'm misunderstanding something, and I'm being a complete idiot about it, and I don't know what it is. That was a bad shot, but it's fine. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, we're good. We're good. No. I'm not doing. No, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. It's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, I need to breathe. 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 Wait, I don't need to take my time on this one. This one is not that hard to miss. Or no, it's not that hard to get in the middle. Pretty easy, all things considered. This one's also pretty easy. I just need to not be about to raise it up, and I just barely hit it. Just take your time. Stop rushing. See? There you go. I took my time, and look at that. Perfect 30. Okay, well, the first one I didn't take my time, but I still got it. Okay. No, I didn't like where I was. Did not like it. No. I don't know why we decided to move left when I released my Z button. Not sure why we just decided to jerk all the way to the left, but you know what? No, it's whatever. It's whatever. And now I'm taking my time with this. No, I don't need to take my time with this. This one's easy. This one's super easy. Shoot. Make sure I'm aligned. Fire. That's it. No, to be fair, that is like the step for pretty much everything, but I gotta take my time with the others. Really? I even went a little extra up than I normally do. Because I felt I should. What is going on? Does my remote need to be recalibrated or something? You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Let's recalibrate my Wii Remote, shall we? Come on. Well, I suppose while we wait for this Wii Remote to go, I can talk about, Curse of Strahd, since, I have some updates. So, first things first, I modified Castle Ravenloft just like a little bit. Just because of the party's level. They're level 11. And I think that's a bit too high. Again, this is my first time deeming a big campaign like this. And I learned how to say no. And I learned a little too late, right? So, what that means is there's some encounters that are just way too easy. For the level they're... No, that's ridiculous. But for the level they're at, right? Specifically the random encounters, those are just a joke. And I don't want them to be a joke. And some of them were a joke today, some of them were not. Some of my, the ones I left from the book were a joke. They absolutely were. But the ones I made myself, or I built and modified myself, I actually had the party not one-shotting everything. And it was fun. I had a zombie beholder. That was one that I rolled. And, you know, a zombie beholder is nothing like a beholder, and they made quick work of it, but it still put up a fight. Granted, it was significantly weaker than an actual beholder, so, like, I expected this thing to die, and a zombie beholder isn't that bad, to be completely honest with you. There, oh! Now that... 10! That is peak. I want to talk, but... Why did you jerk to the left? No! There we go. Thank you. 10. I'll rant a little bit about D&D. Oh, it's 7. Okay, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Dang it. I'm probably gonna get it. Knowing me, I'm gonna get it right now, and I'm gonna be at 119, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm right there. Just like basketball, 1 point at a time. But they also fought some elementals, and I modified the elementals because on their own they're pretty easy. And it wasn't broken. It was a fair challenge, but it was a fun challenge. And once one of my party members who was a DM was like, "Wait a minute, it works like this." I'm like, "No, I modified it ever so slightly." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And it was still a fair fight, right? And you know, the elementals were nothing to the party, right? Like I think only one member struggled, and that's just because this character is bad with strength, and it was strength related, so. But everyone else did fine, and they did really good. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quickly. Okay. Align it with the black and the gray. That was terrible. Okay, hold up. Black and black? I waited, but like, is it black and... Did I forget what it is? Knowing me, I would not be surprised if I just forgot. It's black and black. It's black and black.
10.
There is no combination. It's black and black. And then I did black and black again, but
8.
Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, so those encounters were fun. And I've learned what works, what doesn't work with this party. And I know how to make more balanced encounters.
10.
Okay, we're doing that again, I see. And then they went into the Hall of Bones, where they found the skull of Arkansvolt. Except one little problem about that room, right? You see, that room in particular, for this specific campaign, houses something else. You see, the Hall of Bones was actually mentioned at the very first session by one of the cards I pulled.
10.
Now, if you've been keeping track with my D&D updates, you know that they found all 3 items, and they found their fated ally. Which can mean only one thing. The Hall of Bones is what they pulled for where they're going to fight Strahd. And yep, they encountered Strahd.
10.
Like, oh, this isn't good. So, the party was trying to fight Strahd, but here's the thing with Strahd. As a DM, I strongly hinted, please run away, because I'm not quite ready for the Strahd fight yet. I'm working on something to make the fight a bit more interesting, and to make it more balanced with this party. Now, what is it? Obviously, I can't say, but I'm working on it. And also, I'm modifying Strahd just a bit, because I looked at what level you should be fighting him, and I'm like, we're a little too high level, and with all the magic items they have, it's not going to be an easy run. Oh no, Strahd's still going to be a challenge. But I feel like I'm kind of just... it should be a little bit harder. Because based on where they were when they fought Baba Lagasa and where they fought the 3 hags, I feel like they're going to be tougher encounters overall, just based on level difficulty and magic items they have versus the actual threat they're fighting, right? And while Strahd is still a threat and still going to be this very tough fight, I want to make this a bit more fair. Because again, they have so much stuff, and you know, Strahd has so much stuff as well. He's no pushover. But I don't want them to think that Baba Lagasa was the toughest encounter in the game. And I don't want them to think Strahd is the toughest encounter in the game because I gave Strahd 1,000 HP, 20 million AC, and blah, 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 right? No, God! It jerked to the right. God, okay. Right. Like, obviously, I could just do that, but, like, that's, like, bad game design, and I want it to be... Wow.
9.
I want it to be good game design, right? And I feel like I've learned enough on what... okay, I was aiming too left. Okay, I can't talk. I can't talk when I get to round 3. Okay. Okay. I know I gotta be here for... That was way too... That's okay. I'm learning. I'm learning this one. I don't know why I did that. I think I did it in my head because I don't like 9 miles per hour. I don't like it. I feel really bad at it, and I don't like it. No, I do want to learn 8. I do want to learn 8 miles per hour. That is true. 9, I low-key just want to like really restart. But back to Strahd. Because, again, I could just say, okay, he gets 4,000 HP His AC is 30. He has a plus 10 to all saves, you know. But that's not fun, right? That's garbage. You know, and so that's not what I'm like. Obviously, yes, I'm gonna give like Strahd a bit higher AC and a bit higher HP.
10.
But it's not going to be like, okay, it's a noticeable difference. It's gonna be a minimal difference. But that's not my main idea of buffing Strahd, right? You know, yeah, I can add an extra die to his, you know, like he has Ray of Frost, right? I can add an extra die to it because why not? You know, and those are small things, but there are some things I want to do, and I can't talk about them. But I feel like, because I've identified the main problem with this fight in particular. I have identified it with my party. I know what it is, and I know why it would be considered way too easy. And looking at Strahd himself, yeah, he does not help. He lacks something, and I won't say what that is, but there's something he lacks that lets the party go completely crazy. And again, I want my party to win, I do, but I don't want them to feel like they just, oh, this was a cakewalk. I want them to feel like they earned this victory, because yes, they're exploring all of Castle Ravenloft. They're trying to find everything they can, right? They're even outside of the cards. And again, I'm not gonna like nerf those magic items. God no, no. They're magic items. They're there, right? And I'm not nerfing them, unless they want to make a modification or something, or a clarification, in which case we discuss. But that really isn't okay. It's kind of happened with like, hey, can I do this with the Sun Sword? I'm like, okay, well, like there's something for flavor with the Sun Sword I'm adding in. But it's for flavor only. It's because one of my players really wants it. It's not going to affect combat at all. And so because it's not going to affect combat, sure, you know, stuff like that, right? Because I will never say no to like, hang on, I need to breathe. I need water, but I'll never say no to something for, like, story reasons, unless it's like, okay, no, that contradicts with a big plot point, right? Like, if someone, like, again, if, I don't know, one of my players, like, again, the trader wanted to do it, but I said, you can, but you can't do this, and that's like, okay, no, that's fair, right? And there's more to this, because we did return to Arkansville today with the skull. We did. And I'll explain what that is in a minute. But I'm glad we found this chance encounter with Strahd, because I got a little bit of a taste of what it's like. And I know what to look out for, and it confirmed that what I'm going to do to make it tougher is going to be a good thing. It's going to make the fight tough, but not unfair. Because, again, I want my players to feel they've earned this. Because they've definitely earned it in terms of exploration and everything they've explored. No, come on! That's such...
9!
Whatever. It's gonna be 9 anyway. It's gonna be 9 miles per hour, so it doesn't matter. See? 9 miles per hour. What'd I say?
Seven.
No, man, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I failed on shot 9, so you know, and we got 9 miles per hour for some reason. At least I don't think it's like bowling spin control where
10.
You can get intermediate or expert depending on if you got a strike or spare. Because I've had... Okay, I don't know why I waited. That was stupid of me. But yeah. I've had runs where I've gotten 90 and I got 7 and 8. So I don't think it's point related. Maybe the probability of what you get is point related, but like I don't think it's like set in stone, you know. But anyway, it's not hard coded. Is my point. So after that encounter, they're like, okay, let's use the holy symbol to paralyze Strahd, so we can like get out of here. And you know they escaped and like, oh okay, we got this goal because they used I forget what spell it was, but they teleported it to the Blue Water Inn, right? I don't remember the name of the spell, but I remember that I had to roll for it. And I rolled a nat 20, so I'm like, yeah, look, you guys absolutely succeed. Absolutely it goes to the Blue Water Inn. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's exactly in the exact spot in the Blue Water Inn you want it to be in. Go ahead. No, I wasn't gonna contest that. Like, no, they got a nat 20, the higher, you know, good enough, right? Because I think if I rolled low, it may have not teleported there. I forget what spell it was. It was Lunar something. But I can't remember to save my life. Anyway. After that, they decided, let's go to Argan's Vault and do this. But one of my players is, his gimmick, his character is that he's a servant of the moon, basically, right? And of like a moon dragon. So when he found out this place is like for the Order of the Silver Dragon, he wanted to do something with it. And the party didn't really do much with it. So he texted me, hey, can I have like a little puzzle battle? And I went, you know what? Let's talk about this. And we did a nice little puzzle battle. So before they put in, they lit the beacon of Argan's Vault, they had like a little battle. And it was really, really fun. And I was just watching the battle. It wasn't a traitor battle like the knowledge character. It was just a puzzle battle, right? Like, no one was ever gonna die. I didn't have to tell him, like, hey, you're not gonna, like, I knew he wasn't gonna kill them. And if for whatever reason he did kill him, I would say, no. DM comes in and says, no, that's not happening. No, he's at 1 HP. And he's out of the lunar plane, because they were in this, homebrew astral plane. Hey, James Games. Hey, yeah, stamp hype. We're so close to getting this stamp. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a minute, and I'm gonna lock in. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I just need to breathe. I don't like how it is. Nope, not doing it. I'm not shooting. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it felt. Something was off. Couldn't tell what it was, but it felt off. That's probably it. Okay. Please be 7. Oh, no, it's 8. I don't really know how to do 8. I haven't learned 8. No. No, we're cooked. Nothing I can do about it. We're cooked. We're cooked, chat. It's over. Yeah. We're so cooked. We are so cooked. Man. Oh well, practice makes perfect. Hang on. No. If 7's black and black, right? Hang on. I'm not gonna launch it. I don't want to launch it. Hang on. Let's try to think about this. If it's 7 miles per hour, right? I go black and black. I try to align my circle with the black circle, right? The outer black circle. No matter what the wind should be, I should always try to align myself with a black circle at the very least. because I'm always trying to shoot at the same elevation, right? It just, the wind determines how much left or right it gets pushed, right? So at the end of the day, the elevation should still be the same. Now, it's 8 miles per hour, so I should try to go for... If I'm correct, I should try to go for this. No, that was awful.
6.
But again, it was a right elevation. And that was just as, that was worse.
3.
I don't get it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with 7 and 9, 7 and no 8 and 9. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I wish I did. I wish I did, but I don't know to save my life. Anyway, so the battle was a puzzle battle where the symbols of the moon would appear on the dragon, because the moon dragon was summoned. And they would have to hit it and where it was hinted at, right? The dragon would hint where to hit, and it would fight, and then the moon symbol would appear.
10.
If they hit any other part of the body, like the tail or, you know, whatever wasn't the designated spot, it would just phase through, no matter what they rolled, right? Even at 20.
10.
And eventually they figured it out, and then they had a little problem at the end trying to figure out what the last part was, because they just had to go in the order of the moon, right? The moon phase, because it was, you know, the crescent and the waxing and a half, you know, the order of the phases of the moon, right? They had to do it in that order, and then that was it. They didn't even have to roll high to hit; they just had to hit, right? Well, no, they did have to roll the hit, but like they didn't have to do good damage. They just had to hit. Like, oh, you rolled a 19, cool. You cast the Eldritch Blast on what part of the dragon, right? No, because I got so many warlocks in the party. Actually, no, I don't. I no longer have so many warlocks in my party anymore. I do not. No, because my knowledge guy was a warlock, and he's not in the party anymore. He's playing Zalukala now. I have one warlock now. Huh. This is weird. Yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a minute, and I'm gonna lock in. I just needed a drink of water. And I was yapping while I got that drink. Let's go. I feel mostly comfortable with this one, by the way.
10.
It's not perfect, but I feel mostly comfortable, and that's progress. Yeah, that's some real banger progress there, chat. Right there. You see that? I say I feel comfortable, and then I get, like, a crap shot. Another garbage shot. Wow.
9.
And, of course, I get 7 miles per hour wind, so now, watch. I'm gonna do it perfectly now. Wait. No, hold on. I was aiming the wrong way. I was aiming like this, and that's just gonna push the stamp or arrow to go there. I want to be aiming to the left, because the stamp is gonna go right. Oh, wow, look at that. Almost a Robin Hood. Almost a Robin Hood. Wow, look at that. I could have been done with the stamp. God. Oh, Jesus. I'm fine, I'm fine. I was just hit with a thing called massive headache time. Oh, God. It's definitely not because of a lack of hydration. I can tell you that right now. Oh, God. It's not a lack of food. I had dinner right before stream. I had a whole chicken Alfredo sandwich. It was delicious. Okay, well, only half of it. I saved the other half, but still, it was a big sandwich, you know? Like, if you took, like, 2 pieces of Wonder Bread, it would be the size of half that sandwich. So, like, you know, I ate good. Besides Perfect Game Archery, which one's left? Ace of Clubs and Golf. That's what it's Ace of Clubs Golf. That's what's left. And my highest score there is -13, or is it -11? -11, 11, 13. It's been a while since I've played golf and taken it seriously. So, but there you go, chat. If you notice, I did it. I got a perfect round on the last 4. But I fumbled. I fumbled. That doesn't count. I don't know. I don't know what. Oh God. Yeah, no, but Ace of Clubs. That's what's left. Which basically is just the perfect game of golf, right? Getting a birdie on. Are you No, that's ridiculous. But yeah, getting a birdie on average, an average of a birdie or better on golf is pretty much golf the perfect game. So I call it golf perfect, but Ace of Clubs sounds like a much cooler name. But yeah, just 2 more stamps, and I know we can get the stamp. Ace of Clubs, I don't know. I don't know if we can get Ace of Clubs, right? I don't want to call it quits yet. Because I want to spend some more time on Ace of Clubs. I do. I have had horrible success. So, for stage 4 specifically, when it's 7 miles per hour wind, I'm usually very, 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 very good. If it's 8 or 9, I'm screwed. For the target. No matter what wind it is for the cake, which is the secret target, I always just barely miss it, and I can't figure it out. So I'm just hoping to get 7 miles per hour wind and do what I did last game and just get it right on the dot every single time. And I would have got it if I didn't screw this one up. There we go. Like, everyone says it's easier, but I disagree. There we go. Please give me another 7. Please give me another 7. Please give me another 7. And it's a 9. It's great. Of course, it's and that's terrible.
6.
Go!
9.
Hang on. Hang on. I think I may have found a strategy for 9-mile-per-hour wind. I think. That's still bad. That's still so bad. Oh, and then to finish off D&D, after they figured out the puzzle, they, lit the beacon and got the benefits of the beacon. And everyone was like, yay! And then we ended the session there. Though I will say this, and I think every person here who's played D&D, or has DM'd D&D can tell you, stop using riddles. Because, like, they're fun. But, oh my god, parties trying to figure out riddles is like, oh my god, guys, especially because you know the answer. But yeah, it's so funny watching people try to these grown people trying to solve riddles. It's so funny. But yeah, no, it was so fun, and I definitely plan on using riddles in my homebrew campaign. But I haven't figured out how I want to implement them, because I feel like my players doesn't like them at all, but everyone else does, and I don't want to be like a jerk to just one player specifically. But, you know, because my main focus of the next one is I want to focus on combat and a lot of roleplay. I don't know why I did that. That was awful, but, you know, whatever. There we go. That's what I like to do. Okay. I think I figured it out. Okay, I thought that was gonna miss. I was so getting ready to restart.
10.
Okay. We're good. God, no! Why did you do... Why? Why did you jerk up all of a sudden? Let me guess, 7? Of course. When I mess up on one of them, it always gives me a 7. I want a 7 when I have 90 points. God. Let's get some practice at least. No, of course. Of course. Oh, go away, bot. Go away. Get out of my sight. Get out of my... I am not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. No, there's a nice 9. Yeah. I'll keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm right there. I'm right there. Oh god, so annoying is all. I'll live though. I'll live. Don't know why I waited, but whatever. But I will say, I am happy that it went that way, because I think I learned something. I really think I did. Unlike this one, where I want to release it immediately as soon as it starts beeping, that one, I want to wait just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, come on. Let's do that 2 more times, please and thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's huge. Okay, come on, one more, one more. Oh, okay, I didn't feel good about that one for a second, but I think that was my best shot. Yeah, that was my best shot. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. And it's 9. It's 9, chat. It's 9, not 7, it's 9.
Seven.
There's a 7. And there it is.
10.
Okay, I think I found my strat, but it doesn't work 100% of the time. Like that, I just, okay, that was on me being stupid. So I'm not gonna count that shot for like, whether my strat's good or not, because I messed it up. That was on me. That was completely on me. First shot was on the strat. Second shot was on the strat. Well, for the first shot, I was trying to see how much, right? Obviously, I just didn't aim enough, so I will count that as me. The other one, I aimed enough, so I think I found something for 9, but it doesn't quite work all the time. That being said, though, give me 7, not 9, please, 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 please. Just because, again, if I can get 7, I know for a fact I can get the perfect game. I know for a fact, because I almost did it. Why? Why did you... Practice, it's for practice, it's for practice, it's for practice. Like, that should have been the shot. Like, okay, like, I'll be honest, when I released it, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be too low. But it was too high for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I waited, and look what it got me. If I didn't wait, I would have been fine. There's a 9. Let's test my strat. Okay. Moving left was good, but I messed up here. Wow.
10.
So, I found the flaw with the strat. I seem to be able to hit the second one. Then I never mind. I was about to make. I can hit the second and third one close or on the dot, but I need to use the first shot to figure out my aim. That's not a good strat. I don't know what I was doing there. I have no clue. I wonder when this is gonna get to the point that I'm just so tired of this, I don't want to do it anymore. Because, like, I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache, but... I only have 15 more minutes left to stream. I'm gonna go to 11 tonight. Maybe 10:30. I'm getting a headache, so I really shouldn't. But, like, I'm so close. Oh, thank God. I thought it wasn't gonna work. I should have held back, but no, I was right to make that call. Another just barely. But I'll take it just barely. Nope. I'm not, no. Nope. If it doesn't feel right, hang on. I need to breathe. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. No, no, I knew it. No,
Nice.
I knew it was too low. 8. Fantastic. Fantastic. Cool.
9.
Can't seem to hit it right at all. Why can't I just get 7 every time? Please. I'd much rather have 5 miles per hour on the second one, because that's one where I noticed I messed up the most for just being dumb and speedrunning it. Like this one where I don't take my time. I take like a second to make sure it's centered, right? And then when I do that with 5, I always mess up, and that's why it leads to me failing on 5. Like, I'd much rather. Oh, come on! Have like 5 or 6 miles per hour here, and just guarantee 7 on the last one every single time. And again, I mean, look how much I'm struggling with wind miles per hour and all that. And that's for one part in particular, because I don't care about this wind. It's either left or right, it's always 1. I don't care. This one is left or right, 3 to 5. And unless I'm being stupid, it's not that big a deal. By being stupid, I mean trying to rush things. Right. Let me just take my time, make sure I'm aligned. We're golden! Just like that. No, I did speedrun that one a little bit, and it wasn't that good, but I knew it'd be fine. This one is always 0 miles per hour, no win. Always. Just... Let's go. Okay. Dang it! Why? I knew that was bad. I knew this was bad. I've gotten the habit of just releasing it because it looked good. But it didn't. God. It doesn't matter if this is 8 anyway. just went more left. I mean, more right. It would have done it. And I went too right.
7.
Seven's so easy because you just align it with the black circle and you're good. I mean, you do have to aim, and it's kind of a pain in the button to aim, but you know, whatever. It's I can kind of speedrun 3 just a little. Yeah, I can speedrun 3 too. When it's 3, I can speedrun it a little. I don't know. Oh god, my head. Okay, yeah, no, I have to call it quits at 10. I'm kind of fumbling. I think we're at the point of the stance where I want to spend 2-hour streams on it, not 3-hour streams. I don't think that was just a canoeing thing. I think that's just a me thing. Like, canoeing had the physical pain. Like, I'm not... Minus my headache, which is not the game's fault. It's just... I don't know. I think this is why I'm not going for platinum medals right after I finish the stance. Like, I do want to go for platinums, right? I do, but I don't at the same time. And I personally think that if I went for platinums right after this, I would cook myself. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it. Yeah, boo boo. Oh, I don't care. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, and I still shot. That's what I need to do every single time. Look, that's like 1 pixel above Robin Hood. 1. There we go. No, watch. It's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 7, and I'm gonna get screwed. No, it's 8. Okay, so I would have been screwed here. Why am I bothering?
6.
Why am I bothering? Yeah, no. Why am I bothering with 8 and 9? I feel like I'm better with 9 than I am 8. Not sure why it was like that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Boom! Bullseye. That's what I need every time. Come on. No! God! No!
9.
Look at that. My proven method. My proven method.
10.
But I'm being impatient. That was actually really good.
9. 7.
Okay. I'm gonna try a new strat for 8. I'm gonna shoot it early. And my strategy is to try to find where within the bridge and the poles I align myself. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And hope that works, because I'm so sick of getting 8. I have a 33, 1 in 3 odds to get it, and I keep getting it. God, this game is so hard. Not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about that. 8, no way. Why are we aiming wrong? We're aiming, hold up. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I gotta calm down. I'm not calm anymore. I'm in my own head. Nope. I need to be in that spot. No! Go, what? Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. No, of course. Of course, that's just magically too low. Right. No, I mean, I know. This is my last round. This has to be my last round. I'm so sorry, chat. Too high.
9.
Too much to the right. I had the right elevation, but I was too much to the right. And I was too high.
9.
Well, that's it for Wii Sports Resort tonight. Unfortunately, I'm getting a bit of a headache, and I'm gonna have to call it a little bit early. I mean, it's 10, and I wanted to end at 10 anyway, so you know what? It's fine. It's fine. On a positive note, we did make great progress. We did. We technically got a 10 on all 12, just not in the same game. We found a strategy that works 99% of the time for shot 7 to 9. And we found a strategy that works roughly 95% of the time when it's 7 miles per hour wind on a shot 10 to 12. So we did make progress. We got a new record of 118 out of 120. So we're getting there. Do I believe this game is doable? Absolutely. I think I'm skilled enough to do it. I just need to be patient. And it's no surprise that towards the end of the stream I wasn't being patient with myself. That doesn't surprise me at all. I don't know why the game's recommending I do cycling. I don't like it. I know it's not my least played sport. I know I played canoeing a whole lot less. A lot less. Huh. What sport I played? So obviously I played bowling. Not for the stand. No, I think that goes to sword play. But it's probably gonna go to golf at the end of all this. Let's be real. But yeah, no, that's it for tonight. Again, stream's canceled tomorrow. Though, do come by tomorrow to check my schedule for the week, because again, I'm gonna do my best to stick to the schedule, but with work, there may be some shifts I want to pick up, and if I want to pick up that shift or someone needs coverage, I want to be able to help them with that. So, yeah, want to be there because again, I'm really enjoying work right now. I'm quite loving it. And I'm enjoying this too, and I like doing both. Both are fun, but I am getting a little bit of a headache, and I do need to get to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, so good night, chat. I love you guys. Stay safe out there, alright?